Relax. Right, good luck. Yes, time to settle in now as we delve into another unexplained mystery. And this one is all about little green men. Here's Gyles.
Welcome to another installment of Unexplained Mysteries with me, your purveyor of the paranormal, Gyles Brandreth. Are you ready to be baffled? I certainly hope so. Today, we'll be investigating the most famous UFO event the UK has ever known, the Rendlesham Forest Incident. During the Cold War in 1980, the US Air Force was stationed at RAF Woodbridge and RAF Bentwaters, two Suffolk military bases located on either side of Rendlesham Forest. Gary Heseltine has spent 5 years researching the phenomena. I'm handing the baton to the former detective to discover if the truth is out there.
My interest in the subject of UFOs began as a 16-year-old in Scunthorpe. I had a childhood sighting of a strange white light that seemed to trigger a number of power cuts in the area. I became aware of the Rendlesham Forest incident, I should say, around 1983. Which is when there was a big major headline in the news of the world. UFO lands in Suffolk, and it's official. This seemed to be quite a big deal. There were 17 different timed events over several days in late December 1980. And of those 17 incidents, you're looking from an object that was seen on the ground, that was black, triangular, 3 meters by 3 meters. You have other objects that are the size of a car, a sphere. Then you have other objects that are the size of a beach ball, that are red glowing. So you have a wide variety of things that are seen, none of which are a lighthouse, I might add. This area is of particular interest because it's literally where the first incident of the 17 takes place. What the airmen saw here, there were two, Sergeant Bud Steffens and Airman John Burrows. And they came, they stopped, they saw the lights, and the lights kept moving and they weren't quite sure what it was. They saw, or he saw, a white sphere of light sat on the road. Sounds crazy. Following the incident that Lieutenant Colonel Holt was involved in, he wrote what's called the Holt Memorandum. The first paragraph said that there'd been an actual craft in a clearing on the ground. The second paragraph talked about the depressions in the ground. And the third paragraph, I think, is the most interesting because Lieutenant Colonel Holt said that a couple of nights later, he went back out into the forest with a team of personnel, and they too saw multiple UFOs in the forest.
The Ministry of Defence have never confirmed that the events at Rendlesham took place, which begs the question, what evidence would be needed?
We're now here by what is called the Farmer's Field. It's the scene of an alleged second landing. Lieutenant Colonel Holt, he said he saw the UFO for the first time in the clear when it was near the farmhouse, which is over to my right. What was already known from the original military witness who came forward was a guy called Larry Warren. He said he was in this field and he saw a second landing. The problem is that nobody else for a long time could corroborate what he was saying. However, there was a witness, Sergeant Adrian Bustinza, who had mentioned things many, many years ago, a reluctant witness. He said that there was a second landing, an object on the ground, and there are 10 or 15 security policemen in a cordon around it, that it's been filmed. This is not still photographs we're talking about. We're talking about a UFO landed on the ground and somebody with motion picture footage is filming it.
It seems that the sheer number of people reporting identical events at a similar time makes the evidence they gathered and their testimony impossible to ignore. Could this have been an elaborate hoax? Is there any other possible explanation for these sightings? Or was the Rendlesham Forest incident really the UK's version of Roswell?
The modern era of ufology, for want of a better expression, begins in July 1947, where there is an incident in New Mexico called the Roswell incident. And that's the alleged recovery of a crashed flying disc and possibly bodies that came with it.
So how do the skeptics explain away these sightings? One theory is that the lights seen by the airmen came from the nearby Orfordness Lighthouse. But if you believe that, you don't believe anything.
How could a lighthouse explain an object stopping above you, as Holt describes, and then shining a beam down? Well, a lighthouse can't do that. People will talk about, oh, there was a burning up satellite. Well, a satellite doesn't break up again and then break up again on different days. It doesn't add up to all the different variety of witness testimony.
Many years have lapsed since the sightings of 1980, and I'm left wondering, have there perhaps been similar observations since that have gone unreported? What is the legacy of the Rendlesham Forest incident, and have the skeptics been swayed?
The relevance of Rendlesham Forest in the history of the UFO subject worldwide is significant. Not only is it Britain's most famous UFO case, it is deemed arguably the second most important UFO case in worldwide UFO history.
The military personnel who witnessed these sightings are long gone from Rendlesham, but the mystery persists. Although there is no concrete evidence that proves an alien spacecraft did visit Rendlesham Forest, we cannot disprove it either. So, friends, keep looking to the sky and join me next time for another unexplained mystery.
Thank you, Giles. Thank
Well
you.
done, Charles. Lovely stuff.
Do you believe in aliens?
Oh, well, I don't not believe, put it that way.
Oh, I definitely believe.
Yes.
We are not alone.
We can't be, can we?
I don't think so. I don't
I think
think
they can't be bothered with us.
so. Just look at us.
We're
Think,
just
"What are they doing that?"
Well, they're making a mess of that. Don't worry, let's go over there.
Yeah, I love all that.
Yeah.
I'm always out looking at the skies.
And?
I did see some funny lights once. I did see some funny lights. Yeah,
And what
they
happened?
were going very, very fast.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't a
Is that
star.
disco you were in?
Yeah, maybe.
Was that Alison's
It was
birthday?
after half a lager and lime, I'm going to be honest. But yeah.
Going up next. You should